Hello, good afternoon. It's me, DB Raymazi. I'm from BBC English Language and IELTS Center. I'm here to talk about IELTS Life Skills A1 test. You might have a lot of questions about IELTS Life Skills A1 test. What is IELTS Life Skills A1 test? What kind of questions will be asked in the test? And how should we prepare for the IELTS Life Skills A1 test? You know, IELTS Life Skills A1 test is actually designed specifically for all those people who want to live in the UK, and it's for those people who do not have English as their first language. The main objective of this test is to test the ability, how well you can speak English language, and how well you can understand the other people and how well they can understand you. IELTS Life Skills A1 test is undertaken into 4 different parts. You know, IELTS Life Skills A1 test has 4 different parts. Okay, they are part 1A, part 1B, part 2A, and 2B. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about all the parts. Now let's first talk about part 1A. This part of the test actually takes about 5 minutes. In this part of the test, the examiner asks you and your partner some simple questions about yourself. Like, what is your name? Can you spell it? Where do you come from? May I see your identification? What's your nationality? And the examiner will also ask you some questions about 1 or 2 simple topics. For example, the examiner may ask you some questions about your best friend. Do you have a best friend? What is his name? Where does he live? Maybe he also asks you about some other topics like your favorite food. What is your favorite food? Where do you eat your meals? Do you like to go outside for your meals? These kinds of questions will be asked by the examiner. Now let's talk about part 1B. This part of the test takes about 3 to 4 minutes. In this part of the test, the examiner will give you and your partner 2 different topics. You and your partner have to prepare some questions within 1.5 minutes and ask each other. In a sense, we can call this session as a session of question up, because you prepare some questions and ask your partner, and your partner also prepares some questions and asks you. So now let's talk about part 2A. This is also called a listening section. You and your partner will listen to recordings. Okay, and the examiner will ask you and your partner first question about one of the recordings first, and then the examiner will ask you 2 different questions about the other recordings. You know, this is a very important part of the test. So the first questions is always about the multiple choice type questions. In this part of the test, you will choose 1 answer from the 3 answers. Like what is the information about? School, hospital, and house. So in this part of in the first question, you have to use your common sense. You know, your common sense works a very vital role here. For example, if the information is about hospital, you might hear some kind of words about doctor, nurse, babe. If the information is about school, you might hear some words, some guiding words like about classroom, teacher, student. If you hear the information if the information is about home, you might hear some of the words like kitchen, bedroom, living room, this and that. So the other 2 questions always seek very specific information. Therefore, it's very important for you to note down some specific information like date, time, number, days, and some fixed numbers and other nominals you can note down so that you feel very easy to answer the questions. Okay? So now let's talk about part 2B. Part 2B is the last part of the test. This test takes about 3 to 4 minutes. So in this part of the test, the examiner gives you and your partner a topic, a very specific topic, and you and your partner have to discuss, have to have a conversation about the topic. For example, if the examiner gives you and your partner a topic, your house, you can ask questions. Do you have a house? Do you live in your house or apartment? What is your house like? How many rooms are there in your house? Oh, I have 3 rooms in my house. How many rooms are there in your house? What is your house like? My house is small and beautiful. So this way you should have a conversation. Overall, IELTS Life Skills A1 test is a significant test to test the ability how you can use your English. Now I would like to present you a list of some of the important topics which are really very helpful to prepare for the IELTS Life Skills A1 test. The topics are like, the first topic is details about you and your life, your family and friends, shopping, education, your favorite food, free time activities, and similarly learning new things, your hometown, your hobby, your house, a famous person, computer or mobile, your favorite social site, your favorite weather. So these are the very important topics about which the examiner will ask you different questions. I hope my information about IELTS Life Skills A1 test will certainly help you how to prepare about IELTS Life Skills A1 test. I will come back with the next video about IELTS Life Skills B1 in my next video. Keep on watching BBC English Language and IELTS Center. Thank you very much.